Frenzy, brought to you by these fine local sponsors.
Good evening, Western Slope, and welcome to week number 9 of your favorite time of the week, Friday Night Frenzy. And what a huge night it was across the state. Now just a week to go until the playoffs are set, and we had some huge matchups tonight, including a top 10 matchup at Stoker Stadium as the 5th-ranked Broomfield Eagles made the trip across the Rockies to take on the 10th-ranked team in 4A, the Fruita Wildcats. In a matchup like this, you know, Waldo was uber pumped for this one, and so was the crowd. Packed house on the Fruita side, not an empty seat. To the football, Broomfield got active early. CT Worley is flushed to his right, fires downfield, and it is caught by Brent Harris inside the 5. And the very next play, they pitch it out to Caleb Meeham, and he scampers on in as Broomfield goes right down the field on the opening drive to lead 7-0. And after Fruita went 3 and out on their first possession, Worley throws downfield again, and it's a heck of a grab made by Elliott Less for a first down. And later in the drive, the Eagles run the pitch, but they flip sides as Meehan powers his way through and in as Broomfield strikes on their first 2 drives to take the early 14-0 lead. But can the Wildcats muster something offensively? Well, we know they like to move the ball methodically, and this is their first down of the game to move the chains. And Fruita doesn't throw the ball much. This was their first pass of the game, and it was complete to Landon Phillips for a first down. And this drive had been about 15 plays. They moved it slowly, but they moved it thanks to effort plays like this. Amari Wilson refusing to go down as he gets all the way inside the 10, and after converting on 4th down here on 1st and goal, Andres Palafox punches it in from a yard out, and he is pumped. The PAT was blocked, so it would make it 14-6. Fruita would get it back just before half and looking to draw closer. Great awareness here from Wilson to find the space and take it for a big game, but the Eagles defense forced Fruita into a 4th and long, and Wilson's pass here on 4th down is knocked away as we would head to half, with Fruita trailing 14-6. And we were treated to an incredible halftime performance by the always impressive FMHS band. But the band's performance, unfortunately, could not light a spark as the Wildcats have their 4-game win streak snapped. The offense just couldn't find their footing throughout this one as they could only muster 6 points. And this Fruita Veer offense, we know how it likes to move slowly and methodically, but simply they just couldn't get enough push up front consistently. And credit Broomfield because they did a heck of a job shutting down that offense. But really, credit both defenses in this game because these two teams averaged 45 points per game over the last 4 weeks. But it's clear this Broomfield team is a force, and maybe the Wildcats will get a second chance against them in the postseason. And now it is my honor to toss it over to Noah Anderson, who was down in Montrose, checking on a huge showdown between the Redhawks and the Mesa Ridge Grizzlies. Noah, what do you got for us?
Thanks, Will. Up at Montrose High School, we had a big game in 4A football between the 3rd-ranked Montrose Redhawks and the 5th-ranked Mesa Ridge Grizzlies. Both Montrose and Mesa Ridge come into tonight's games on 5-game win streaks and look to continue their winning ways. The Mesa Ridge Grizzlies started the game with the ball, but on a quarterback scramble, the ball popped loose and the Montrose defense recovers it and gets an early turnover. Montrose, with good field position, ripped off a big end-around run down to the 1-yard line, and the next play they hustled to the line and punched it in up the middle. They added a 2-point conversion to make it 8-0. Mesa Ridge started to put things together on their 3rd drive with a couple of nice runs, but a big sack of Mesa Ridge's quarterback on 4th down gives Montrose the ball. Montrose, with the ball to start the 2nd quarter, goes on an almost 10-minute drive and finishes it off with a touchdown. But Mesa Ridge had a good response with the long completion into Montrose territory and finished it off with a 1-yard touchdown run on 4th and goal. Only a 9-point game now, Montrose's offense responded quickly with a screen pass that took it down inside the 10-yard line. The Red Hawk run game was too much in the red zone for the Mesa Ridge defense, and Montrose scored again to extend their lead to 15 points. After another quick stop from the Red Hawks defense, their offense once again extended their lead with another touchdown on some misdirection. The Montrose Red Hawks keep on rolling, easily winning by a final score of 43-12. Next up, Montrose will travel south to take on the Pueblo West Cyclones. And now I'll send it over to Chad Roderick, who is in Delta for the game between Delta and Bayfield. Chad?
Thanks, Noah. Delta are 7-0 heading into this game, but even more crazy is the Panthers' 22-game regular season win streak. Could Bayfield be the first ones to break it? Well, let's find out. It's senior night at Panther Stadium, so you know the Panthers are ready to play in this one. Delta's ball, Ty Reed with the scramble that gets him well within the Wolverine red zone inside the 10-yard line, and the Panthers have no problem scoring on the QB sneak. Not quite the Eagles' tush push, but it does the job. Delta leads 7-0. And then here's Luis Ortiz kicking it away to Bayfield, and Donovan Cataleria receives it, and some trickery to Keaton Pickering for the big gain for the Wolverines, and they start off with great field position in this one. Now QB Cody Ross is going to take the snap, and there's a catch, but who caught the ball? Did Delta come up with it? Let's take a look here, and they did. It's Landon Horn with the interception, and that's an electric play from the DB to give the Panthers all the momentum here in the first. Reed, all kinds of time here in the pocket. He throws a deep one, and it's caught by Brett Lejo. He's wide open. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, and Lejo high-fives the entire Delta student section. They lead 14-0, and they get the ball again after stopping Bayfield. Reed finds Frazier, who stiff arms a tackler. He has the Jets, and oh me, oh my, don't the Panthers look unstoppable after that one, leading 21-0 in the second quarter over the Wolverines. But Bayfield are going to get a chance to score on fourth down, and they're going to throw deep, and it's going to be broken up by Landon Horn. Turnover on downs, and Delta have 35 seconds to march down the field, and they did just that as Talon Hewlett gets the big rush to lift the Panthers up 28-0 at the half. Let's see how this one finished. And this one wasn't even close, ladies and gentlemen, as Delta shut out Bayfield 49-0. They now hold a 23-game regular season win streak into their final game on the road at Montezuma Cortez. Holy cow, how about that one, guys? Let's send it over to Big Will for more final scores.
Yeah, the Panthers just keep on rolling, Chad, and we got plenty more to get to. And over in Littleton, the Tigers could not build off of last week's win and fall in a big way to a really good Dakota Ridge team. We knew this would be a tough matchup for GJ as the Eagles are ranked 8th in all of 4A, and they showed why tonight. Next up for the Tigers, they'll look to end their season on a high note when they will stay on the front range to take on Golden next week, and the Bears of Rifle just keep on rolling. 49-7 was the final in Parachute as the top-ranked team in all of 2A continues to show why and moves to 7-1. The Bears host Coleridge in their final game, and Grand Valley travels to Moffat County to take on the Bulldogs. And it has been a tough season for Coleridge as they fought to a good Basalt team. 42-8, Basalt had won their first 5 games of the year, then dropped 2 in a row, but are now back in the win column as they get to 6-2. But the Titans are in for a tough one next week on the road and Rifle. And finally, the Gunnison Cowboys got the win over Norfolk, 35-21 in a very good 1A matchup. And what a year for the Cowboys as they finish their season with an impressive 8-1 record as the Miners and theirs at 5-3. And now I want to bring in Noah Anderson with me and Chad Roderick as we discuss what was another wonderful weekend of high school football on the Western Slope. And Noah, you got a chance to see Montrose up close in person. And how about those Redhawks now? I mean, they are just an absolute force right now. Got another big win, and they look like a really good team as we head into the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they were dominant. I mean, their offense was moving the ball consistently, running the ball well, and their defense was swarming. They had a lot of players who were getting sacks, getting tackles for loss, and that's what really helped them tonight.
And you got to talk about the Delta Panthers as well, Chad. I mean, think about Delta. They could very well be facing that Rifle Bears team in the state championship. Both of those teams look dominant. But how about the Panthers getting it done once again, and they just can't lose in the regular season?
No, you're right. Well, they just can't lose. I mean, a 23-game regular season winning streak. Now, they lost in the state championship last year, but it looks like they're going to be facing Rifle. From all my bet is Rifle and Delta in a 2A state championship at CSU Pueblo in the Thunderdome.
Oh, I mean, that would be a fun one. That'd be a treat for us all to see those two teams go at it. We know how good they've been all year, and it's interesting because Rifle fell to Delta at the Panthers' house 28-7 back in week 4, but interestingly, Rifle is ranked ahead of Delta. But what a night it has been of high school football on the Western Slope, and we have got just as big of a week coming your way next week. But that wraps up tonight's epic Week 9 edition of Friday Night Frenzy. For news, weather, and sports 24 hours a day, go to westernslope.now.com. For Noah Anderson, Chad Roderick, and our entire crew, I'm Big Will Levinson, and have a wonderful weekend.